Morning, everyone. Do some quick review about the new paper, okay? And I told you folks, I really don't want to give you additional assignments to do, but College of Business and also the UCA Assessment Office want you folks to do ethical assessment paper. They want to know how good you learn the different ethical issue. Okay, so I post this one into the assignment. Okay, and it's a 40 points project. Okay, it's individual project. I have the guidelines and everything here, and the grading. Okay, the different grading rubric. These are the UCA, okay, rubric, and these are my rubric. So 4 different rubrics, okay. And please take a look. I think I just find out a typo here. Should healthcare be a public or a privilege? Okay, and we'll just modify a little bit, but very simple. And the deadline, okay, I told you folks in the beginning, this week and next week, we're going to read all those chapters. Friday, I'm going to start discuss with you the leadership chapter. I think that's important. Next Monday, leadership. Next Wednesday and next Friday, we'll be talking about negotiation, how to negotiate, how to resolve the corporate conflict. Then will be the following Monday. The paper will be due following Wednesday. I give you so much time, okay? But I really want to try to do it this week or next week, because I know the last couple of weeks, last 3 or 4 weeks, so many professors give you exams. So please do not wait until the due date. Okay? And I told you, I don't like it, I don't want it. Okay? But you do one paper, I grade 110 papers. So everyone get extra work. Okay? However, I think just for giving you this, I read 4 or 5 books. Try to find the good stuff for you to do. I was thinking about social media. Can Facebook stop your right for publishing for a month? Okay, is that a censorship? So I've been thinking about a lot of different paper and different things. So finally, I decided I think this is a good exercise. Okay, and if you read the instruction, you find out. Okay, I really give you some opportunity to assessing or reevaluate the ethics. The whole exercise should be fun and interesting. I spent a lot of time to design this stuff for you. Okay, and we don't do assessment every few years. We have to do the assessment. Okay. This is another document, okay, I posted, okay, called presentation schedule. I do it on the announcement, okay? So you can see April 14, April 16 each day, okay? And which group is presenting it. Please be careful. Every single day, I have 2 groups to present. So you can see group 1, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, okay, presents the Sodexo. And because we have 2 groups, each section have 50 minutes, okay? So the first group has what? 25 minutes. Second group have what? 25 minutes, okay? Then vice versa, everything is the same thing. And of course, the last group, okay, I also give you 25 minutes, but I don't have group 10. Okay, so 9 groups. And so the last day, April 23rd, okay, only 3 groups instead of 6 groups, okay, will be presenting, okay. So please take a look, okay, especially for those of you play golf or football or soccer for the university or whatever, okay. If you have some conflict, pre-arrange with your group member in the presentation process. Maybe, okay, you can do more other things. And if you have some official duty of something, then that's fine, okay? You don't have to present that, okay? The other documents I want to share with you is this one, okay? Group presentation guidelines. I just posted, but I find out I have to change it a little bit. Where did I post it? Under the group icon. You do online class material, you click group, okay? And I give you the list of questions and all kind of stuff. This is called group presentation guideline, okay? I have 4 rubrics. Quality of PPT, presentation, comprehensiveness, this is a new one this semester, and the group effort. These 1, 2, 3, 4 require 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Do you see 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, so the first one is talking about quality of PPT. Okay, you should have 15 slides because remember I mentioned about 15, less than 20 minutes presentation. Typically, for a 15 minutes presentation, typically 15 to 20 slides, sometimes 23, 24, because if you get nervous, you talk too fast, you may not have enough slides. So try to get at least 15 slides for a 15 minutes, okay, presentation. And for the PPT, you are giving a big board to present. If you have a lot of tiny words, you waste your space. If you have a couple things, but so many empty space, that's not good. Make your font to be bigger. Arrange every single slide to be a nice bare board, okay? So the formatting is important. The font size is important. The color is important. Okay, no typos. Proper font size is important. Okay, no typos. Formatting is important. Also recommend you, okay, some people like it, use the dark or black background with the white words. What's the problem with that? Sometimes if people want to print your slide, you use the color white to be the word. Guess what? People cannot read it, okay? So a good recommendation is what? Light background with what? Black or dark blue words, easy to print, okay? So the PowerPoint quality, okay, etc., will be 10 points. Also, it's a deadline. All the PPT should be submitted to the faculty before 5 a.m. of the presentation day, okay? And you don't just go and present. You have to submit it to me eventually, so I give you the deadline, not the day before, but I let you use it every single day. I get up 6 o'clock. I will try to read your PPT and get some comments. So if you submit it to me, you present April 14th. If you give me 5 o'clock, you're fine. Okay? The day before, great. I have extra days to read it. So that's the first thing. about what? About the PPT, okay? And the second thing about the PPT is talking about the presentation. Yes, P2, presentation. You have to introduce each other, and I don't want you to read the PPT. You should talk to people, okay? And you are not allowed to read, okay? You are not allowed to read the document or PPT. You have to talk to people, and you have to talk loud and clear, okay? And the people should learn something from you. What's your information? And what do you try to convince people, okay? And I really want you to have what? To have these kind of nice talking, okay? And the presentation, okay? And the third one, comprehensiveness. I never had that before, but I find out more and more group project. A lot of sections are great, but there are sections, okay? I give you 3 sub-questions, you only do 1, because that person couldn't find the answer or couldn't find the material. So I ignored you, professor. In the past, you know, at least you answered the 1 part, I let you go. But now I think since it's a group project, will be excellent opportunity for you folks to cover each other, to learn what is group project. So if I give you 1A, 1B, 1C, under the question 1, you answer only 1A, 1B, 1C. You try to ignore me. Guess what? You lose 2 points for each section you missed. Okay? So I think that's something new. Okay? But I purposely, okay, get 15 points there. So you see 15 points there. Overall, it's 40 points, 15 points. So if you lose so many sections, try to totally ignore and nobody in the group pick it up or working or helping this person, then the entire group get punishment because you didn't do a good job. The last one, 5 points, I want you to have 1 or 2 slides. Talk about group activity. Okay, I want to have at least 1 table talking about who is doing what. Then also another bullet or something to tell me, okay, the major task or presentation stuff. Okay, so that's sort of the presentation guideline. Okay, and I just mentioned it. I'm going to go back and add 1 more things. Okay, so this will be revised later today. What do I want to add? Each group, after your presentation, okay, you have to give 3 questions to me. I'm going to create a polls, okay? Have students to answer your 3 questions. If you have a great presentation, people understand what you're talking about. Okay, and another important one, not just testing the presenters. Also, I want to track the participants. Are you paying attention to these guys? Or are you coming at all? A typical situation, the last 5 presentation lecture sections, 5 students showed up, 10 students showed up. For those non-presenters, you don't care about showing up. But I make this presentation cases. Each case has a very unique, okay, applications to your business, to your future. I want you to listen. Why? Okay, so Dexco is so good in diversity. Okay, and the SWOT analysis, the most successful case everyone's talking about is Campbell soup. So I want you to learn a little bit more about everything. Diversity, corporate structure, corporate culture, planning, and the SWOT analysis. Okay, corporate responsibility, Apple and the Foxconn's case. So I want you to come. So if you do not come, you miss those questions and quizzes, I track them. Okay? So I want you to know we will encourage you to come to the class until what? The last day of the presentation. After that, I give you 1 or 2 lecture time off. Okay? That's fine. But before we finish, okay, I want you to continuously to come to class. And I told you all these lectures every day. After the class is over, Zoom, send me a file. I can track, okay, how many classes you miss. And you pay the tuition, okay, you are entitled to the class and you want to learn a lot. And I hope you can learn a lot from me, okay? Any question so far? So I talk about 2 things. Number 1 extra hurdle, assignment, ethical decision-making assignment you have to do. Number 2, okay, group project.